Yo, welcome back to the channel, Cerebral Talks with the host, Naseem. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Hope you guys are doing all right. And I hope you guys are just having a great 2023 so far. But today's topic is coping with cerebral palsy and sometimes dealing with feeling discouraged, by the fact that you are different from everybody else, but everybody else is different from you as well. But you feel discouraged from you may have friends or a friend group that are that don't have disabilities, and you see them do things that you wish you could do, and then sometimes it makes you feel discouraged that you can't do those things, or you may have to do it in a certain way, or you might need help for certain things, and sometimes you want to try to be a little bit independent or a little bit more independent than what people may have said you are able to be independent in. So you kind of get discouraged from asking for help, or just asking for help, or just needing help in certain areas in your life, or feel like sometimes you get discouraged because some forms of a disability you may need to be more dependent on somebody than other people, or or sometimes you have to be more dependent on people, and sometimes it's very discouraging because it's like you see everybody else being independent and living on their own and or doing things like that, and you're just like, I really can't do that. Like, I can't live. I mean, don't say it. I don't want to say you can't live on your own. But if you try to live on your own, you're still gonna have to depend on people. And a lot of people, for people that don't have disabilities, that is like they don't understand that, and that's why I hope my videos again are bridging that gap to people that do have disabilities and for people that don't, so we can both get a better understanding of each other, and we both can see where our minds are at, and we both can just try to coexist together, because at the end of the day, the main goal in life is trying to coexist and trying to, because we're all normal, okay? We may walk with a limp, or we may have not all of our limbs, or but we're still normal. We're still people. We're still humans. And at the end of the day, we just want to be treated like a human being wants to be treated, and we just treat people how we want to be treated. Sometimes are we a lot for people? Yeah. And does that kind of discourage us from getting in the dating world and being in the dating scene? Yes, it is very discouraging, because it's like most people aren't used to dealing with somebody that depends on them like a little bit more than usual. So a lot of people don't have the mental capacity to deal with somebody like that. And you know what? That is fine. That is completely okay. And that's something I've had to wrap my head around, that you're some of us are some people's cup of tea, or sometimes they're not, or sometimes like it differs and it wavers, and depending on who you ask and who you talk to. But if you're out there looking for someone, or you're just looking for someone to talk to, don't lose hope. There's someone out there for everybody. But and like, if you're trying to get a job and you're trying to work, don't get discouraged that you may need a little bit more accommodations than other people. Just do what you got to do. Or hey, if like sometimes you can't be on your feet for a long period of time, just let them know that. And if they can't accommodate you in that area, go find somewhere else. And then just you can live a regular life. But having a disability and living a regular life sometimes is really hard, because you have accommodations. There's things you may need. There's things that you have to be provided, and things like that. Or if you're on a certain kind of income, you have to sometimes you got to be dependent on that. It's a lot that goes into having a disability. It's not just that our motor skills may be bad, or we may struggle with a learning disability. There's a lot that goes into it. So I hope this video helps people that don't have a disability, and if they have friends that do, hopefully that gives them a better understanding. Or if they're dating somebody with it, it gives them a better understanding or a better perspective or outlook. I'm just trying to help. I hope that I am helping the best way that I can. But yeah, I just don't like don't give up on you in your life, and don't lose hope in what you can do in life. It may it may seem bleak, and it may seem like, oh, this is not gonna happen, but you just have to be consistent. And sometimes you will have to talk to people, and sometimes you may get discouraged in doing that and telling people what you need and what you want and what da 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 da. So it is very, and sometimes you can get easily frustrated by doing that, because I know that, hey, I'm speaking from personal experience. I do get very frustrated by telling somebody, oh, I want this, or I need this from this people, or this or this. And sometimes people aren't there, they aren't open to it mentally sometimes, and it can get very frustrating. Sometimes if you're a dude trying to date a woman, you want the woman to come to you first, because you feel discouraged by like trying to go see her, and then you're in her environment, and then she may, so it's a lot that goes into dating. And yeah, so that's just that. But you guys can do it. I can do it. We can do it. We just gotta keep going, keep trying. I love you. Bye.